Master of Socotra, Dark versus the Viper. We're going to keep Viper in yellow, obviously, because that is what he's known for. And Viper is going Mongols right away, and Viper is coming forward with a non-Loom villager immediately. But Loom is on the way here. Let's change this really quickly to best of 5. And then we can start playing at a fast forward speed. And we're live. Dark looking for this villager once again. Also going forward with a villager of his own. Lots of stones and golds in the middle here. Viper failing to lame that elephant. Dark bring it in on time. And Viper's not going to be able to find these ostrich either. They're on the wrong side. So this villager is going to have to go all the way around here. And Viper also bringing in this elephant. So he's going to have a safe elephant. His ostrich will not be so lucky. Red and blue, please. It's Viper, brother. I can't. Maybe. Oh, God. This is so tough. I want to switch him to red, but it's because it's Socotra and we have the desert terrain. He's going to blend in everything. But at the same time, it's Viper. And he has to. I think he's earned the right to be yellow. He'll be very angry with you. Yeah. That's kind of like a selling point more than like a detractor at this point. Okay, so Viper takes out these ostrich. We'll probably gather from one and then head back. Looks like Viper's also gone for a mill over here. Dark gathering from one as well. Got to be careful with this villager. The scout is still here from Viper. We know he can quick wall this in if he needs to. Also for... Oh, God! Too much AoE 4, my friend. Holy shit house. Viper house for a very long time. You can see the idle TC time now. 20 seconds for him. 1 second for Dark. So he had to build that with 4 villagers. Also got Loom earlier, so couldn't get Loom during that period. GG already. Yeah, I kind of agree as Viper comes to wall on this stone, but he's only going to get the points closest to him. It walls that too. 2 villagers here from Dark. Viper, let's see what he can do. He quick walls. Of course, maybe not. Maybe not too much AoE 4. Maybe not enough AoE 4 for him as he oh man, that would have been biblical if he could have fucking quick walled them into this little area here. Oh jeez, that would have been the best. Manages to quick wall his villager again. And over on this side we've got a villager going down. So Viper did snag this one. Looks like Dark was trying to quick wall, but he didn't get that up in time. Looks like he tried to quick wall over here too. Okay, this is not historical accuracy. Houses in medieval were meant 10 people could sleep in one bed made of straw bags. Yeah, well, one villager couldn't build a castle either, so eat that. Another villager going forward from Viper, and he's going to be a little bit annoying and try and take some HP off this eagle. Neither player up to the next stage yet. As Viper takes now the food from here, and he's going to head back. Needs to be careful about this lion. Doesn't get too close to that, but I think he'll be fine for the time being. Villager on villager violence here. Viper will simply quick wall behind this gold and run away. The fuck are you doing, dude? Go away with this villager. Just come home. He scouts the lion here. So he'll know that that's there and maybe needs to be careful with that Vill heading back with all the food in her arms. He'll be fine though. 3 villagers queued, still 200 food in the bank, so he should have enough food once this villager goes back to click up to the next stage. Viper will likely be up first here as Dark is already investing onto farms. Dark is the Aztecs. I would give Aztecs the advantage in this game mode, especially since Viper wasn't able to lame this elephant, but he should have gone. I feel like Dark should have gone out for these ostrich way earlier. Look at this. Only 62 food left on that one, 60 on this one, 60 on this one, 20 on this one. That's why he has to add farms so early, because he didn't have access to that food. It's kind of strange seeing him do that. Housed again. It was going up to Feudal. Septimon. House! Viper house watch! He's housed again! He was going up. 35. Idle TC time. Yep. 35 seconds. 2 seconds for Dark. What's your favorite Socotra civ? I think Spanish. I think they're YOLO enough. And Viper's actually going to stone. Viper is super confident here. He must be going towers into castle, right? Surely. You can't be planning. You have no food. Yeah, you have absolutely no food. So this is not a castle drop or anything. This is indeed a tower rush from Viper. And he builds the gate here. We'll build a tower behind to secure both of these golds. And this berry patch. And remember, the stone patch from Dark is completely denied by walls there from Viper. So even if he wants to go counter towers, it's going to be very difficult for him. And Viper is keeping the scout over here to see if Dark does movement towards this stone patch over on that side. Okay, walls coming down here. Viper will be fine. Dark will be attacking on this side. He's still not up to Feudal Age.
Aloha, Dave. Great casting at NAC 4.
Thank you. Thank you, Tustar. Appreciate it. Thanks for the sub, man. And Viper gets this up. So now Dark will have serious food issues, but he's got farms behind this, and he's built them at the back of the TC. So if Viper wants to come forward here, he's not going to be able to deny many farms with his towers. The problem for Dark is that, okay, so he's going to have good food eco once he clicks up, and he'll probably be able to go to Castle Age. But right now, in this interim period, he is not in Feudal, so he can't make counter towers to deny this ship from Viper. So he's going to have to send villagers out here to try and deny this position. Because if Viper gets in tower there, he can place a tower over here. He can place the tower over here, denying the farms, and there's not much Dark can do about it. Dark is dead. I wouldn't say he's dead yet, because this tower just went down from Viper. He doesn't have enough stone for another one. He's got 5 villagers idling at the front here, and Dark is clicking up to Feudal Age, and he still has farmers in the back, and he's got excess gold in the bank, so maybe he could even buy his way up to Castle Age. Viper, his food eco consists of these 2 farms and the remaining berries here. I think in a minute from now, it might actually be a favorable position for Dark, as long as he can deny something going down over here for Viper, like a tower. I think he needs to start pulling villagers now, because the tower is going to go over here. There's 1 tower in the middle. But yeah, he's pulled villagers. He's going to push Viper off. He doesn't know Viper only has 74 stone in the bank. But he's assuming Viper has enough for a tower on this side. And he's going to push him away. I even think like preemptive tower somewhere around here would be great from Dark. This is going to be really tough for Viper to push in. M4C recap. I did less of an M4C recap and more of just a conversation. There was nothing structured about it whatsoever. We barely even talked about it. But I talked about shit for about an hour. I don't know. All right, Dark running away with some villagers now. Viper on the prowl, looking for the villagers. And Dark actually gets the first wood upgrade. What? And he's going for an archery range? What? Viper is yeeting everything now. He's getting wheelbarrow. He's sending vills. Farming eco is at 4. I feel like Dark could have defended this and gone up to Castle Age. And then got siege. And Viper probably would have been dead. Weird that he's going into Feudal Age pressure after he waited so long in Dark Age. Anyway, sending the villagers. Viper with a lot of villagers for it. He's got 8. We got 5 villagers immediately in the vicinity for Dark. He's going to be working on this tower. I can't quite click the tower. Okay, HP is pretty low for this. Viper might lose his tower immediately after it goes up. He's repairing right now. It looks like the Eagle is engaging as well for Dark. Dark loses 1 villager, but Dark has another tower here. So Viper's got to be very careful. Dark pulls this one immediately into the Lion that's not attacking. Okay, the villager will go down there. That's really unfortunate for him. Holy shit. And Viper loses another tower. And I'm just wondering, why did Dark... He could have done all this while buying his way up to Castle Age with all this goddamn wood and the gold and everything. Why did he go for this? Very strange. Super distracted, and Viper's trying to get all these weak villagers home. Probably because Viper? Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe he wasn't really reading the situation and he was just assuming Viper had much better eco behind this. Finally, a market here for Dark. He goes for a second archery range and he starts producing archers. So Viper will need to invest either in an archer range or in counter towers. He's going for a tower here. There's still plenty of open spaces, notably the wood line, for Dark to show up to. And holy shit, those builds are low. Blacksmith now from Dark. Could have been up. So what has Viper achieved? Not too much. He cut off a couple golds. He cut off the berries and he cut off the stone. Other than that, though, not a whole lot.
You all, your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
Welcome back, Dan.
A lot of Vil kills. He killed 4, and then 1 died to the lions. So I guess so. Man, Dark is confusing me so much. Why are you staying in Feudal Age here? He invested into 2 archery ranges. He could have just gone Market Blacksmith, sold the 800 wood that he had in the bank, and bought his way up to Castle. And then he'd have Siege attacking Viper right now. Weird. Anyway, Viper shifts over to this gold. He's added in farms. He's starting to build up food. Yo, Ryan, thank you, dude. Thank you.
Hello, David.
Like, Viper's still in a good situation here, as now the Trush comes back his way from Dark. Like Sci-Fi said, he killed a lot of villagers. He also has Wheelbarrow advantage over Dark, so the economy is looking better for him. These farms, though, are going to be cut off, so his food income is going to be decreased. He has to build another tower over there. He's off of stone. His other stone is this, and he mined through his first one. So no more towers available for Viper as he deletes the farms at the front, and Dark shifts over to this side. And this gold could be cut off for Viper as well. He's only got 1 archer range. Dark now buys food, and Dark clicks up to Castle Age, and Viper is not even close. Dark could have been up to Castle Age fucking 3 minutes ago. He's still in a good situation. I definitely take Dark's situation here above Viper's. 100%. He'll be able to afford a siege workshop if he wants to. He's got archers over here. I think you bring your eagles and you can push this forest back and get the tower down. Dude, he thinks Viper has enough stone for a counter tower. Otherwise, he would have put this tower over here. He's just putting it at the front here.
Happy to see you are back.
Timmy, thank you for the 10,
know
dude.
What to do with the time I normally spend watching your lovely shiny head. Dave streams best of streams.
Dude, it means so much to me. Timmy, come on. Don't do me like that.
Your mom groped me 2 Halloweens ago.
Yo, Jim, thanks for the 10, man. Thank you for all the support today, guys.
Morning,
It's been
my
incredible.
favorite
You know what's
comedian.
not incredible, though? The position that Viper's going to find himself in. He just had to invest into archer armor here for the skirmishers. The tower is still up here. Villagers are trying to batter this down, and Dark simply runs this way with all 4 of his villagers, and he's 40 seconds away from the Castle Age, still doing damage against this army. And now queuing up some more eagles here. There's 2 towers here. Once Dark clears these up from Viper, he's going to have himself a fantastic position. Actually goes for another barracks and goes for the armor. So looking to raid a little bit. Viper forced to expand his farm eco. Still only 1 archer range. And Viper's got to be like, oh. That's probably not good. Wait, what is this tower? I guess he was trying to deny him off stone earlier. He was taking it himself. And the villagers will escape. Viper has done a great job at escaping with Vils this game. 100%. Only step lancers can save here. Yep. Only step lancers, guys. Siege Workshop from Dark. Lots of farms from Dark. Look at that. Jeez. Good farming eco for eagles. You're going to have a lot of excess food there. Maybe sell that for a bit of extra gold to subsidize your siege eagle push. And second armor even on the way. And the eagle upgrade from Dark. So Dark, maybe wait till you have like 5 eagles and then just run them in. Below the TC here. Either get into the gold, get into the woodline. Viper will probably quick wall this. But Viper now going for scouts. Viper is all in feudaling this. It looks like. Unless he wants to buy himself up here to the castle age. He's got 3 stables behind. It's still open on this way. He's going to try and defend. We'll see if he can do it. He's getting bloodlines right now. That tells me it's an all-in feudal play. Otherwise, he would have saved the food to click up. And he's going to see the upgrades on these eagles. Be like, oh. Kinda yikes. He queues up 3 scouts, man. 3 stable scouts. You absolutely love to see it. Probably one of the only plays you can make in this situation. Other than like walling up and hoping for the best, which is probably not going to be the greatest when you have siege knocking at the door. He could see the siege workshop. He had the house here. So he knew it's going to be following. And there's the mangonel immediately firing at the tower. We'll be able to clear both of these up and then they'll be able to start working on this town center. He comes out with villagers to batter down the tower, and here he comes with the scouts to try and take out the siege. Dark immediately pulls it back. Dark is coming with villagers to repair. I think Dark is coming with military. Yep, there's one eagle. Gets a attack run that basically does nothing against those scouts. And needs to pull the mangonel towards his villagers, bro. He doesn't. And the scouts are actually doing damage, but the eagles are in on this side. Viper quick walling in his villagers attacking that tower. That's a great move. Eagles still harassing the farms. Mangonel did go down as we saw before. Only 1 scout falling there too. But the eagle number for Dark is going to be out of position soon with +2, where he can simply sit under the town center and kill everything. It's another barracks. 3 barracks production from Dark. More villagers going down, and this means less farming eco for Viper to queue up more scouts. He's got 7. He's got 7. And now he's going into men-at-arms. Oh my god. Viper, all in feudal defense. If this works, hot damn, dude. Timmy, thank you for the 5 gifted, man. Thank you so much. If this works, though, think about it. This is GG. No way he stops this. Amal, think about it. If this works, we'll have to be asking questions of Dark because it shouldn't work. Dark, especially with Dark having 2 archer ranges of his own. Villager count right now, 49 for Dark. Viper's kind of stalled out for a second there at 54. All the eagles going down, though. And now here comes a mangonel forward. And another barracks being added in from Dark here. Forever feudal age for Viper. Men-at-arms do have a little bit of bonus damage against the eagles. But it's not going to be enough to overcome all the upgrades. Scouts now coming in, looking for some counter damage. He's going to have to dip and duck and dive away. As Dark has now another mangonel out on the field. And Viper still queuing up men-at-arms. And he's getting the armor. He's going to have 9 men-at-arms. 5 feudal age scouts that are just running around looking for opportunities. 4 archers. He queues up more archers behind this. And he does have the population lead. But he's doing it all in on feudal. He's doing it LMAO. Okay, follow up with me in like 3 minutes. Actually, no, 30 seconds. Dark, don't do this. Good, pull them back. And Dark adds a gate in front of the mangonels. Remember when we saw this against... Was it against Miguel? I think it was against Miguel where he made a little enclosure for his mangonels. Dark likes to do that. Anyway, looks like the Eagles engage against the Men-at-Arms, and even though Men-at-Arms feel okay, feel like the best option against Eagles, they clearly can't win the trades. And 30 seconds later, Viper has GG'd. He lost that battle here, didn't take out the numbers, and Dark had more reinforcements flying in. Dark wins game number 1. Viper's struggling in complete shambles here. Mongols against Aztecs. And there's still questions that we have for Dark. I think he could have finished this game a lot sooner if he had just gone up to Castle Age sooner, but he didn't. He went forward with towers, cut off the resources, and Viper could never recover. I think that's a Civ win for Aztecs, but also Viper didn't do enough with his tower rush. Killed 4 villagers, and he didn't do enough. Didn't cut off the farms. So Dark was able to go up. Couldn't cut off the gold, obviously. Maybe you have to ask questions when Viper went around this way. Why place this tower? Because they didn't have enough stone immediately for a tower on this side to cut off the gold. He was busy building this one. Kind of weird. Also, like, I think he needed to wall this one initially in faster because he did lose the tower in this spot. Yo, T-West, what's up, dude? Did Dave talk about N4C? Kind of. Roundabout, I don't know. Roundabout discussion, let's say, on M4C. KD 44 to 33. Pretty good. Better eco for Dark. Better military for Dark. Better castle time, obviously, for Dark. And we go into game number 2. Holy shit, guys. Viper's behind. Get out your panic baskets. Did Dave talk about poutine? I actually did. You know me well. You know me well. I did. Is the Viper's dynasty over? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Loss with the Mongols. Win with the Aztecs. Dude, I figured out. Overlay guy showed me. We can go animated fucking units here, dude. They're not moving. Apparently they're animated. Show emblems. They're only animated for the first fucking frame, bro. What is this? I saw a pixel move. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, they're moving again. Oh, my God. Okay, can I set up filter? Oh, okay. Let's check to see if they're in game number 2 yet. They're not. Okay. Filter. I think it's chroma key. Green. Okay. And then maybe we set up another chroma key.
Just for hanging out with you.
Hello, Dave.
Okay, and then we go custom. And then we go well, that didn't work. It's just okay. Whatever. Now it's broken. Whatever. We got this. We got the. I tried the chroma key gray, which is just so fucking dumb. My whole screen just went blank. Oh, potato, dude. Actual potato. All right, let's get into the game here. Cool. Game number 2. Viper against Dark, and Viper finds himself behind here as he's gone for the Spanish, and Dark has gone for the Mayans. Dark's going to be out of Mesosibs pretty soon. He's going to be feeling pretty good, though, being up a game against Viper as he kills all the Zebra to get this one rolling, all in a circle around this gold. Blood sacrifice towards the gods. He hopes he wins this one, and Viper, pretty unfortunate, actually, to have these Zebras so far forward. Dark Zebra, though, also pretty far forward. And he's going to start killing them. Viper is, before Dark can take those. Rudy, thank you for the 6 months, dude. And thank you for the cute dog. And T-Bisc, thank you for the 5 as well. Appreciate it, brother. And thank you for all the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Welcome back. It's been a long time. I've been missing the stream. I've been missing the people. Some people. Yoshi. Not included. And I'm super excited to get back to you guys. So I appreciate you being here.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity
Lukewarm,
tax break
thank
just
you.
for hanging out with you.
Hi and welcome back.
Hi. Thank you for the 5 months. Poor Yoshi. Don't say poor Yoshi, man. He's got a 20-month streak of gifted subs. He hasn't done mod work. He's never done mod work. We need more bald units in AoE 2. We have the Monk. We have the Petard. I don't know what else we had as Viper comes forward and lames the berries once again. Lamer boy. Goes for a house. Goes for a double wall. He'll probably delete this one. Get the hell out of here. Are Spanish good on Socotra? Yes. They build faster, which is good for stuff like laming. Their blacksmith upgrades doesn't cost any gold, which is good if, you know, you have to run away from these gold piles. They have a good castle unit in the Conquistador, high impact castle unit, which is great. And they have a very versatile tech tree, which is fantastic. This is so annoying. This is so infuriating if you're Dark. You're wasting 4 villagers' time to just fight this one villager from Viper that's being very, very annoying on this side. Viper will lose this house here and might lose this house too. So he actually might be housed at 15 population here soon as Dark tries to wall this in. But Dark is losing so much idle time. Villager idle time. Trying to deal with this guy. As Viper now leaves, Viper is going to look for a good place to quick wall. Dark has 2 units chasing this. If Dark uses his scout appropriately and gets in front here, it's going to be very difficult for Viper to get that down. He can just get hits with the villager. He can block with the scout. Viper is looking for the optimal position here to quick wall. He's trying to make it happen. Dark is trying to prevent this from happening. And you should know by this point on the AoE 2 timeline that it's not going to happen. He's too good. My man can go to Germany, play nothing but AoE 4 for 2 fucking weeks, and have 2 weeks of AoE 4 training before that, and still quick wall when someone is actively trying to prevent him from doing so. And now he's gone again. Chop through, maybe? Just delete this wall? If Dark tries to chop through, he's just going to delete this wall. Well. So infuriating. What does it look like behind this? Dark is taking from these berries, so he's got access here. Right? It looks like Dark is also taking from both piles of the hunt, so that's great, actually. He's taking from both these. He's going to have a lot of food, lots of walking time, but I think it's worth it, honestly. You won't have to drop farms. Viper is struggling for food. He's only got these berries now. No, his hunt has been taken. At the front, there's only 40 food on that, so he's going to have to drop down some farms, and he's spending a lot of attention over here, and the Eagle is now chasing, looking for opportunities. Another house being taken down for Viper, so he might be housed again. Only 5 seconds vital TC time hit for him, 46 seconds for Dark. This is so stupid. And another gate. And Dark's trying to deny the wood from the gates. Viper deletes that foundation, though. Housed at 20 pop. Viper, panic house. He's got like 5 villagers working on that. So Dark is doing work, and the idle time is going to catch up a little bit. Still no eco kills here. And Viper has to invest on to farms way sooner. And Dark still has goats left over. Mayans are looking really good here. Five seconds idle only during all of this. Okay, don't freak out. He's got 1 TC. I like Mayans for the early game. As you get later in the game, Spanish have a lot more options than Mayans do. But Mayans, especially saving the extra resources, comes into play big on Socotra with the food resources. Right? Like these goats, you're getting a little bit of extra food from them. All the hunts, the rhino or elephant or whatever, you're getting so much more. As Dark clicks up to the Feudal Age now, and Viper comes forward and tries to wall in the stone. Viper, yet another game where he's not looking to be in a great situation. This could be 2-0 for Dark soon. Viper is the reigning Master of Socotra champion, as he told me multiple times when we were in Berlin. He's proud of that title, weirdly. And he's struggling.
Fuck you all. Your lives
Okay, Viper,
are so sad.
forward
I
again.
charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
And Viper says, we can be alone in here. Just give me some alone time with this villager. And then he says, no, never mind. Don't give me alone time with that villager, as he finally queues up Feudal Age and uses the relic to wall in his mill. You used to be able to sneak past the relics, but that was changed many years ago. So you can't do that anymore. And Viper now retreats in this direction. The eagle is stronger now, though, for Dark. And he's going to be chasing after him, but it's not going to work. As Viper quick walls out these two villagers and the eagle. Okay. And now Viper will get safely home with this villager. He's distracted him a lot. We can see all the remnants of the quick walls and everything around here. He's used a lot of wood. He's used a lot of time. And he's going to head back, and he's going to have a decent amount of food in the bank. And a decent amount of stone in the bank, too. The gold is where he's going to struggle. So probably sell stone for gold. Won't be able to click up to Castle Age right away, though. And I think this is where Dark could potentially punish him. He's gone for an archer range, making a skirmisher first. Kind of weird. I guess he spent the gold on an extra Eagle Scout, and he's going to go forward with a tower rush here. Where's the other stone from Viper? It's all the way out here. So Viper wants a castle, which he probably wants with Spanish. He's going to have to secure this stone. And you can see as he gets to Feudal Age, we'll be using those Spanish villagers to build that tower. It goes up pretty quickly here. And Dark is going to need to back away. He sent a lot of villagers of his own forward. He's going to engage in villager fights against Viper, as Viper goes for an archer range behind. Viper doesn't need, if he goes for a blacksmith, doesn't need gold for fletching. Doesn't need gold for the Castle Age blacksmith upgrades. So that'll help, especially because he's not on gold right now. He's going to go for more towers. Gate at the front here as Dark attempts to finish this tower, but Viper will have a counter right there. Viper will also have a second tower on his stone. What sort of tower is this? Are you talking about the tower from Dark, or are you talking about the tower from Viper? Tower from Dark is just kind of like, it's under the production building. It's kind of just trying to secure space. And the tower from Viper, he wants to counter this and prevent Dark from getting towers on his farms. Towers on the farms can be really brutal. Yeah, Dark's tower, yeah, this is kind of a question mark. As Dark comes forward with more villagers here. Viper going to build another tower. We'll probably pop some villagers out of this one. Try and maybe wall in Dark's villagers here. He's sending vills from the stone to try and batter this one down. He's going to wall it in. He's going to secure the villagers in there. He's going to get this tower up on time and continue to repair this one. And Dark will be in a rough position here, as Viper is going to be firing on all of his villagers with a tower from this direction. If Dark retreats in this direction, there's another tower. Viper saves this villager. for a limited time, and then he loses them again. But Dark loses a Vil there. He lost a Vil forward. Might lose another one repairing this. So Eco KD looking pretty good for the Snake. I guess pretty good for Dark. 3-1 in favor of him. That must have been a Viper villager that went down on this side. I thought it was Dark, but I guess he's only lost one. I guess he has only lost one, my friends, as he comes forward with more. And now he's targeting the repair villagers, so Dark needs to get the hell out of here. He's quick-walled in one. He quick-walls in 3 more and an archer. Viper is firing at these with his tower behind. Viper is also battering down the tower at the front. Dark shifts all his focus onto this house to try and escape, but he cannot escape. And the Eco KD is now going to be 6-3 for Viper. Some excellent quick walling, excellent traps there, and all with the tower behind. Viper manages to take the edge here, and he's adding more farms behind all this. So he's going to have 14 farms. Let's look at Dark's Eco. He's going to have 10 farms once he completes all this stuff. Dark with a decent amount of stone in the bank. Same with Viper. Decent amount of gold also for Dark. And it's 35 villagers to 34. But Viper has wheelbarrow. Dark does not. Yeah, Dark should have just walked away from that, for sure. I don't know why he continues to do that. Now, we look at Viper's base, and it's pretty secure on the front side here. He should be able to get to Castle Age at a competitive time. He should be able to have enough stone or buy enough stone for the castle. And the castle will probably go down somewhere around here. Let's see where the optimal position would probably be around here, because he's got all the towers to defend on this side. But I don't know if Dark would let him get that. I think another tower in this location is good from Viper. You don't want to spend the stone, but I think you have to lock it down. As he goes for gates here to try and trap the archers into his skirmishers. Don't know if someone has a link. If you're ever looking for a draft, friends, just go to Google AoE2 Captains Mode. And if you go to Spectate Drafts, you'll be able to see it on the list, because it wasn't done too long ago. So you'll probably be able to see that. This is really great from Viper, clearing up all these archers. Dark is now bot res, and he's going up to the Castle Age. Viper, I think, kind of waiting to naturally accumulate that res. He's got a lot of farms. Should be able to get up there. Maybe even buy 100 food would be fine. Doesn't have a market, though, so he can't. Aha. Viper relying on a better build, I see. Okay, archers coming forward. Still chasing a skirmisher at the back here, but Dark looks to be fine. And Dark is also thinking about a castle, and I think both players would love for their castles to be either on this hill or this hill. And we might actually see a castle from Viper here and a castle from Dark over here. I don't really see any other places for Dark unless he wants to place it at... He could place it at the front here. Locks down the gold. Also locks down this side of his base. But I think this hill is probably just better. Viper forgot the second building. He's got a market here. He's got a archer range here. And he clicks up to Castle Age. So he had a little bit of a delay in the second building, I guess. Okay, he's up. Dark's going to be there a minute and a half faster. Way behind in Castle Age. Yeah, he's behind. It'll take time for Dark to build that that castle and get plumes on the field. I wonder if he goes for a siege workshop as well. Wow, Viper getting gold mining and stone mining. My man likes his eco upgrades. Going for some greed here. Viper has tons of towers, though. Just get guard tower, and he's almost untouchable. I think Dark will probably go for some sort of fast Imperial play. I think Viper will as well. Gets a blacksmith. Just judging by the resources in the bank, I think Viper's play is get a castle, get faster Imperial, tread the castle down from your opponent, and then push in. But I think Dark should be thinking about that as well. He's got a lot of gold in the bank, and he's going for more food. Yeah, he would. I don't think he'd go for more food for anything else. I think he's probably thinking the same lines. And there's the siege workshop from him. Viper now. Lot of villagers waiting. Dark did go for that castle down the hill. Might hurt him later on. And I don't think this castle can really range the villagers here. Plus, it's Spanish villagers. And Viper is idling some of the villas here. So Viper's castle will probably... It might actually go up first. Which is ridiculous. It does go up first. Holy shit. Spanish villas, no joke, man. Downhill castle isn't the smartest move. Yeah, he should have probably gone over here. He was thinking I want to defend this side a little bit. And this side I can get both golds. But I think this is probably smarter. Husbandry now for Viper. And he opts to not save the food. He's going for siege. He's going for conks. As Dark goes into battering rams. And once this mangonel is out here, he can sit out of range of this castle and snipe these rams for free. So should be pretty good there from Dark. Conks should find their way into Dark's eco here. It'll be pretty brutal for him. That means Dark needs to add some more. He's adding monks now to counter this. He's trying to get down some houses. And he's adding in even more rams. But like I said, the mangonel will be able to take care of this. What about building like 10 petards in the castle for Viper and then moving out all at once? Think about the res you need for 10 petards. Why not just invest that res in the Imperial Age? And then you get so much more. Dark is queuing up petards? Really? Well, if Viper doesn't repair the castle, this could work. He's already taken off a lot of HP. He's taken off a lot of HP from that. I think the key for Dark here is going to be putting out a ram or something to tank the fire and then sending the petards. I think he'll probably need like 6 or 7 to take down this castle, right? Ooh, look at that. Frame perfect attack round there from Dark, but that's never going to work as Viper has conks on that side. They've shifted over from the right side to go to the left. Dark is trying to wall behind these palisade walls that he knows are weak. He's building up resources. Viper investing some of his resources in military units. But Dark now with 2 monks should be able to defend against this. Do petards get affected by hill bonuses? Yes. But I think if they... maybe if they attack this, I don't know if they're going to be on level ground. More petards being queued up. Viper will know these are likely petards. If they were plumes, he would see extra damage on the castle. He doesn't really. So he's probably going to assume it's a petard play. Or just 1 petard and then he changed his mind. Light cav coming in from Viper. Okay. So he thinks that Dark is going to underinvest in defense and go for a faster Imperial Age time. He might be right. Honestly, might be right. Dark is just adding a few more monks. And here come the petards. Castle not attacking them. Viper's castle almost dead. 123 HP. Viper, does he notice? It's 100 HP, but Viper doesn't care. He's just going for another castle behind. Dark did manage to take it out. 37 HP, 28 HP. Castle's gonna go down. He doesn't care. He says, okay. You can invest in that. No biggie. And Dark now buying his way up to Imperial Age. Viper, decent resources, but still going to be behind as he goes for a ram and more light cav, more conks. Nice reaction by Viper. Yeah, I think so as well. If you see your castle is that damaged, there's no point in YOLO repairing it here. You're going to lose villagers doing that. I think once it's that damage from the rams and you don't repair it afterwards, I think you have to be thinking about a second castle for sure. Hand card even coming in from Viper. Very efficient economy. Only 55 villagers, but look at the eco upgrades. Plus he has the stone mining upgrade and the gold mining upgrade. Okay, Light Cav attempting to deal with the monks. 1 conch gets converted. Immediately killed behind that. We got another 2 conks on this side. Looks like they killed a couple villagers coming in. Light Cav in the back, taken out by the villagers here from Dark, but Dark is 2 minutes away from the Imperial Age. Viper is not clicking up. Still, Dark is losing so much. Another villager goes down. Eco KD 16-4. How do you defend Trebs here? You kill all the economy while he's pushing at the front with Trebs, and then when he doesn't have any army to back it up, you rush him with Light Cav and kill them. And speaking of rushing him with Light Cav, Viper has successfully blocked the gate. He's going to be standing there with Light Cav, and here come the conks. And there goes the eco from Dark as the monks will go down to the conks. All the villagers on wood forced to run away. Nothing safe inside here from Dark. Nothing safe at all. Viper with the +2 armor on his conks, so the TC is going to be doing limited damage. More villagers going down. Oh, God. Viper pulls his way back into game number 2, and this is likely going to be tied 1-1. Even though Dark will reach the Imperial Age soon, I think it's an imp into GG situation. Dark has relic advantage. He will be okay. That is a big amount of copium you've packed into that bowl, my friend. Let me know how it is when you've finished huffing it. Conk's still at the back here. Dark hasn't given up. He's going block printing. The Ram is still pushing in. More Conks pushing in from this side. Mangonel pushing from the other side is going to be able to take out the plumed archers. Dark doesn't notice, and Dark shifts everything towards this forward castle. Viper even getting bold here. Sending a villager out. Viper even getting heavy plow. Fuck. Viper getting a heavy plow. Most organized 1TC economy you'll ever see on Socotra. And Sanctity coming in for Dark. It's going to be all in monks. He can add some trebs, presumably, once he gets steady wood supply. Sitting at 28 villagers against 65 from Viper. And if Viper cancels all this stuff, he can actually go up to him. Cancel the vills, cancel the light cap, cancel the conks. You can go up if you want to. You don't need to, but you can. Why no GG yet? Because Socotra. Anything can happen. And Dark doesn't know that Viper's economy behind this is this organized. Right? He hasn't had so much. He hasn't had a lot of information in a long time. There's the +2 armor, and there's the ram push from Viper. And Dark has nothing. Absolutely nothing to defend this. He can repair his castle for a while, I guess. But he can't deal with the light cap, especially with the +2. Can't deal with the conks. And there's still conks in the back of his base. GG incoming. Once the castle goes down, if not before. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. Need you to resign again. You have 13 bills. Yep. There's the GG from Dark. Jeej. Viper takes game number 2. 1-1. He's back. He's back, boys and girls. He's back. Great stuff from Viper there. He annoyed Dark so much with the villagers early. And then just phenomenal positioning here and great timing on when to push towers. Great quick walling here. Killing the villagers from Dark. It was really, really great. And he didn't undercommit on the towers, which is what a lot of players do in this situation where they're on stone and they think, I need to build up stone for a castle. I can't be spending it on towers. They'll only make maybe 2 towers. Viper with 4 towers here in defense and a lot of stone invested into repairing too. It was great stuff from him. Really, really good. KD 92-32. Wow. Better castle time, better imperial time for dark. Doesn't matter. Eco. Way better for the snake. Way, way better. And we go. Bop. Oh, still 0-0. Hot damn. I guess I should kind of like update that, maybe.
You should have heard your mom last night. She sounded like my great aunt when I pull a surprise visit. She was like, oh!
3 years of the sexy Canadian.
Thank you, Bunny Warren. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. Noric as well. And Crassius, thank you. I didn't thank you guys before. I don't know if they didn't go off or what, but thank you so much. And for all the follows as well. Appreciate you. Pro caster now. Look at those beautifully animated units. Hell yeah. We're going to add some more filters on this bad boy too. Let's get rid of the red. Shit. Fuck.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad I get a charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
Welcome back. Hope you had a blast.
Yeah, that didn't work, so we're gonna stay with this. Yo, Mystic, thank you, man. And by the way, Bunny Warren is a tier 3 sub for 36 months. That's a fucking juicer right there. That's a juicer. Also, I had some guy on my my YouTube comments for Master of Socotra games ask me to remove his alerts because his kids watch the stream. To that guy, I have to say, I appreciate you. Thank you for viewing. I've taken the feedback, and I can't. So, sorry. Because, like, I can remove the alerts, but I can't remove the swearing that comes out of my mouth. So I don't want to give you, like, a false sense of hope. You know? It's just, yeah. I didn't, actually, no, I didn't swear once during M4C. On the stream, of course. Off the stream, of course, I was swearing like crazy, but. Twitch revenue outstrips YouTube anyway, right? I'm looking for a YouTube editor because if I played my cards right, YouTube would outstrip Twitch. YouTube, if you do it correctly, oh my God, you can make some bank. But I need an editor that I can send like, so basically I want an editor where I can just timestamp my VODs and then they'd like cut it up into nice little videos and make thumbnails and stuff for me. And just like upload it so I don't have to worry about it. Hire Viper's guy. They seem to do a really good job. Viper's guy isn't really the... I spoke to him. Not really the type of editor I'm looking for. Because Viper ends up doing a bit of work on his end. Yo, Grom, thank you for the 15 months, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Sheesh. Sander, where did that come from? Thank you for the 10 gifted. Holy, dude, where did that come from? Haven't seen your name in a while. What's going on? If you guys got a gifted sub from Exocept Sander or from Kisaro today, I believe, and Atomic Sausage, make sure you thank them, all right? But let's go into the game. Bop! Also saw a comment that I think it was on my Discord or something. Someone was like, been without Dave for a week, missing the random bops, bings, and boops. It's like, yeah, I can see that. Sheesh. Werner, thanks for the prime, man. Oh! Oh no! Viper going forward with Berbers. Losing a villager with Berbers to the wildlife. Can't quick wall that apparently. Can't quick wall his way out of death, and because of it, he's just going to go straight out here and mill these ostrich. Try and recover. He did get Loom. Maybe deal with this lion at a later date, but was not able to lame any of this stuff here.
Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break
Viper
just for
kind of
hanging
down
out
bad.
with
Berber's a really good civ in this map too. Dark has gone for the Byzantines. He's going to try and take another game, and he's actually pushing in the ostrich. It's a good ostrich location for him. Timmy, thank you for the 5 gifted. Also, Timmy as well. Forgot Timmy earlier. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Casaro, thank you for another gift sub. Mistress of the Shadows, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate it. Porville, yeah. Porville. Sheesh. Do you know if there is re? He says, as he pauses at 2 minutes and 43 seconds. I don't know if there's re's on Master of Socotra. I don't know.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break just for
Rom
hanging out
Berg
with you.
Handy.
Thank me,
Thank you
Dave,
for the
and
2
play
months.
territorial smile.
Thank you so much. His Viper's pushing these ostrich from Dark over to his mill, which is really smart. And Dark hasn't lamed any of this stuff, so Dark's not going to have that much access to the food source here on the ostrich, and Viper is even denying a little bit more from that. Like he casually goes from this one and says, oh, I'm gonna pick this up with my hill bonus. Damage resistance on the top. And if you come after me, I've got a Berber villager so I can get away. I'm fine, as both players now fight for hill dominance with their scouts over here. Viper will be supreme, and Viper will have to run away from this TC. Is he not paying attention? Okay, he was. Just wanted that extra little hit. Dark will see that this line is at 1 HP and be like, he was asking for a re. The line was at 1 HP. And he didn't come forward to lame this stuff earlier. Potentially lost a villager. As Viper continues to be annoying with this one vill. And he knows he can just run away from this. This is like the guy at the bar that is talking all sorts of smack to all the other dudes that are way bigger than him because he knows he has got like a gang of 10 friends. So it's you? I don't talk smack. No. I don't get in fights either. I actively try to avoid that. All right. Viper. Blocking with the scout. Not able to do anything. Sends the villagers forward. Going to deny some more food for Dark. Dark still has some goats to take. He still has the berries on this side. Viper has not gone out to his berries. But... does he just assume he's been lamed? My man assumes that he's been lamed. And the elephant, at some point, Viper will feel like an idiot. The elephant is going to wander into the light. Viper thinks he's so much further behind than he actually is here. That's why he's going forward with the villagers. I don't hate it anyway, though. Because Dark is going to have some serious food issues. And some idle time issues as well. And Viper can simply retreat out of this with the Berbers. Still does not notice the elephants. As he chases after the weak vills, finally loses a scout, but he's going to get a villager from Dark. And he's going to be able to escape with this one because, you know, Berbers. And he gets another villager, bro! Viper all over the place. We got 4 villagers versus 6, which used to be 8, by the way. Quick maths. And he's going to get another one here. Desperation Viper is a deadly Viper. As he sends the villagers forward to make something happen because he thinks he doesn't have an elephant to go to. Thinks Dark is in a pretty decent position. And he's going to get a lot of villager kills because of it. Scout from Dark. Afraid to engage. Only on 2 HP. This is why you don't corner the snake. I don't know why I made the snake sound, but I just figured it would be appropriate at that time. Viper trying to escape. He gets the scout. He's going to engage against this one villager. But that means Dark will likely wall him in. Viper also making the rounds once again with his villager around the goal. We've seen that before in this set. Trying to batter his way through here. There's no way out now. But he takes the fight. Still hasn't taken the elephant. Can you see it now? I think he saw it for a split second, maybe. Oh, God. He forgot to put the mill, too. Berbers, I guess, are faster, but it's still not worth it. Take the berries at a long distance, but he manages to kill yet another villager, and he's going to escape through here with this one. Immediately walls it off. Immediately puts a house in front of the gate just to be annoying. And we'll try to be annoying on this side, too.
Hello.
Dairy Pig and Owen, thank you guys so much. Thanks for the resubs. Thank you for being here. And 2 weak villagers for Viper behind enemy lines. Day number 2. They're still onto us. They've unleashed the dogs. They can smell us everywhere we go. I'm taking up wall building as a career, but I'm trapped. And Viper, oh, sensed! He sensed that Dark wanted to come in, and he placed the foundation immediately as Dark deleted it. Both of these guys still in the Dark Age, by the way, and Viper still making the rounds on the gold. Quick walling in everything. Viper now going to try and escape this side. He can't get out yet, but he's going to start working on this house. Dark also working on the house right there. Viper still hasn't noticed his elephant. We can take a look at his line of sight. How he doesn't see that elephant, I don't know, but he doesn't. It's all out of food over here, too, so he's going to have to invest on farms. When he sees this, oh, that's going to be a moment for sure. Gee, I wonder why Viper didn't have wood to drop the mill earlier. He had 100 wood in the bank. I don't know what was going on there, but he had it. Chat told him about the elephant. Oh, that's so stupid, dude. That's so stupid. He will find the elephant. That's dumb if chat told him. Who here in chat told him? None of my chatters. Surely. He saw it? Okay, he saw it. I choose to believe that one. I don't know why I chose to believe the chat thing earlier. Yeah, Viper doesn't want chat to help him. Of course not. No one wants chat to help him. But chat does it anyway, because they think they're clever. And Viper will finally lose this Vill. Dark's hard work paid off. He's going to try and even up the Vill KD. It's 4-2 right now for Viper. There's another Vill basically consigned to death. She's getting trapped in here in the corner, trying to escape. And I think she can now. You know Viper's going to be paying attention to this Vill too. Viper's really not happy chat did that. I wouldn't be happy either. Kind of a dirtbag move for chat to do that, because then you put the streamer in a position where his opponent can feel like he cheated, but it was none of his doing, you know? And then once he sees that message, like, you can try and play like you don't know it, but it's still going to be in the back of your head the entire time. All right, Dark is up to Feudal Age. Viper is up to Feudal... What? She snuck around behind here. Dark's going to be like, wait a second. Did he get out? And Viper goes for a lumber camp. He's going to try to escape with the woman. He's got to chop this one tree. He needs 100 wood from that tree to get out. You cannot delete it like a straggler tree. He's going to go for a house here. He's mildly house. Well, he's not producing anything, so he's not really.
Shut the fuck up or I'll take it to Twitter.
Great way to start my 4-day weekend for Buddy's Day.
When is St. Patrick's Day? Is it today? Why have chat open, though? Okay. Clearly, Mr. Look, you've never streamed anything in your life, so I'm gonna... Why have chat open? Tomorrow. You need chat open if you're a streamer.
Hey Dave. Really happy you are back, man. Also, this game is FKCN great. I love Viper as well.
I love him too, man. Thank you for the $5, Timmy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it's going to be an FC from Viper. He did get a lot of food over here. He did get that elephant after he had set up the farms. So having that elephant at that period is so great. It means you can just click right up to the next stage. It looks like Dark is also on the way to the Castle Age. Spending so much time in Dark Age, getting those farms down, I mean, it's so much easier once you hit Feudal to go up, especially with the help of the market. How both have the same villas? Look at the idle time for Viper, right? He got 2 extra villager kills. Well, I guess he got 3 extra villager kills, but the lion did some work there for Dark. And Dark had a minute less idle TC time, so it evens out. Oh, she can't. Drop it off, man. Just drop it off. Oh, that's annoying. What is she waiting for? Honestly, just drop the wood off. It's not hard. What's the composition going to be? Is Viper going to go camel archers? Kind of looks like it at the moment. He's got 8 villagers on stone. 300 in the bank already. Probably wants to get a castle over near his gold, likely. Maybe castle over here, because that defends this little area. But I think over here would probably be better. Over in this spot, maybe where this tree is. To defend all this, and then you simply wall on this side. And then Dark will be going into... What will Dark be going into? Monk Siege? Probably Monk Siege. Right? He doesn't have any other production buildings. There's a monastery. Second monastery will probably follow, and a siege workshop once he gets the wood. Ooh. Yeah, chat, like cheating in tournaments and stuff like that, it's happened before. I think it's never too big of a deal. Like Viper would probably find this elephant anyway. And if the chat is usually, you know, usually doesn't matter because the chat is
Welcome
2
back.
minutes
Nice job at
behind the actual
N4C.
streamer.
Was lots of fun.
Because there's actually
I
a
think
game
Socotra
delay here.
4 could be a great game with some changes from Microsoft.
Like I'm already a minute and a half behind as a streamer. Then you add another 30 seconds, chat being behind my stream or whatever. So if someone's watching the casters and then choose to say that to the players, there's very little that they can actually say to impact the player's decision. And as a player, you don't know who to trust in chat too. So that factors into it as well. As the castle comes forward here from Viper, that's going to be cutting off both the golds, and it's going to be on the monastery, so the monks won't be able to escape. It's going to be really rough for Dark. He needs a castle of his own to push this back, honestly. Viper even converting a vill. Turn chat off during tourneys. How hard is that? If you're a streamer, Douglas, that's not... No, that's not a viable solution. Because then the big streamers don't play your tourneys. Right? Havoc! Hello, hello, hello. Good to see your name. I missed you. Way more than I missed Yoshi. Please update on the woodcutter. She's stopping after every... He's only chopped 10 more wood. Oh, no. He's only chopped 10 more wood. She doesn't want to escape, dude. I'm convinced. She doesn't want to escape. Bro, I love watching a streamer play a tournament with 0 interaction for 5 hours because of rules top content. Yeah, that's just bad content. Mining camp over here. So Dark is thinking about a castle, which would be good to treb this back. He needs to get rid of this castle position. There's nothing he can do in Castle Age to do that. And Viper will be investing into camel archers already. What's Viper's eco look like behind this? It's decent. He's going for fletching now. He's got a little bit more stone. I think he wants a second castle. And I think he should be thinking about maybe going up to Imperial Age himself. Because if he got trebs in this position, it would be really, really good. On this hill, like there's nothing that Dark can do against that. Fervor for either player. Do both these... I know Byzantines get it, but do Berbers get Fervor? Fervor Berber. Berber Fervor. The thing about like chat cheating, right? It's very specific. So it was good for that elephant situation. But imagine if you're a streamer and your chat is telling you like, he's going into knights. How are you supposed to know if that's someone spec cheating or if that's someone just saying your enemy's going into knights, which we get all the time? You have no clue if that's just some guy in your chat or if that's a guy with information. So most of the time, even if someone is like giving heads up to streamers, they have no idea who to trust, as 3 villagers go down here, 4 villagers go down here. This could be GG. This is GG. Unless Dark can get a castle and get up to Imperial Age. Even if Dark gets up to Imp and goes Chemistry, Bombard Cannons, I think he's really going to struggle because there's a big time window there for Viper to do damage. Viper will have a second castle, probably coming over this side. He'll cut off both of these monasteries, be able to deny this stone. Does he go for a castle over here, or does he go for it over here? I think if he knows the monks are over here, you go for a castle over here. Viper also has 4 relics of his own, too. Damn. Ballistics now coming in from Viper. Probably a good play. It's got enough for another castle. Viper boy. Whereabouts are you going to place it? Ooh, second town center. If he scouts this, the castle should 100% go over here. You could completely deny that investment from Dark. Dark is on the way to Imperial Age. Dark will have to go either buy himself a castle or go into Chemistry Bombard Cannons to take out the Castle Foundation, especially the second one, the Viper, is coming up. And Viper actually might even be able to deny the TC and get in through the gate. Yep, Dark needs to abandon it. That's a really risky TC spot. And even if you get it up, it's not great. Here we go. Wallalow voice lines coming out here. Viper's going to bait them away a little bit. They get too far out here, he can collapse on them with the camel archers. He's even got a scout heading over. He's got 2 scouts heading over, which Dark should be able to see. And Viper's still waiting for that second castle foundation somewhere.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad.
Goes for it. My man goes for heresy. Holy shit.
Sadly, I was busy for most of N4C, but the bits I did see were pretty sick.
Wayne,
GGs.
thank you for the 18 months. Thank you, dude. Thanks for tuning into that. It deserves support, man. It was a good tournament. Even if you don't really follow the game that much, it was entertaining. The overlay looked good. Casting was great. Production was great. All right, villagers coming over. Castle here. Three, 2, 1. Ah. No, he wants a castle here. Okay. There's the castle. 3, 2, 1, bop. There we go. Scouts are in now to provide a little bit of harassment. We got a lot of monks on the field. We got 14 monks here from Dark, but he's going to be counting on the units he converts to be part of his army afterwards. And Viper, of course, going for heresy. So none of these camel archers are going to join Dark's cause. Lightcav research also coming in for Viper. Scouts are in. He's going to be able to pick off a few monks. Only 1 monk as the pikemen come in there from Dark. And now there's a castle from Dark in this location as Viper tries to squeeze his camel archers through there. He's going to be able to kill villagers here. He will not lose camel archers against the monks. Or I guess they won't go to the other side. He'll still lose them as the units die. And Dark will see that Viper does indeed have heresy. No pressure on Viper's eco whatsoever from Dark. Conversions being wasted here. Monks will be taken out by the camel archers. 1 monk gone. Second TC idled. First TC even idled. More villagers going down. Dark at 38 villagers. Viper at 57. Some great control here from Viper. Heresy coming in clutch. Villagers over here trying to build a castle. Dark is dead. Dark is dead after that first game where he took it. Viper looked to be in a really rough spot after that, but proving why he's the GOAT. Making these games look super convincing. Another imp into GG scenario. Yep. Another 0 on any resource. Below 100 on every resource in the bank scenario here for Dark. Oh, God. Oh, we've all been here, folks. Don't laugh. You can cry, but don't laugh, because we've all been in that situation where you have to abandon the foundation once. We send out 20 villagers, and even they can't get the castle up. Timmy, thanks for the gifted sub, dude. Thank you. GG. Viper 2-1 over Dark. It's a best of 5. Dark still has chances, but it's looking kind of yikes, especially since Viper lost a villager early to the lion and didn't find his elephant forever. Heresy was a 1k IQ play. I feel like you could have used the gold to go imp and accomplish the same thing. But I think Heresy did work if you want to stay Castle Age. How does Viper win starting with one less vill? Well, you saw that villager rush that he did early. Dark, I think Dark could have done a better job, honestly, at saving those vills. He lost, what, 3 villagers? 4 villagers against the 4 vills that Viper sent forward? I guess not knowing if Dark would get Bomber Cannon out is the reason he didn't go Imp. Yeah, but I think like even against Bomber Cannon, you're fine, right? You sit on this hill and range everything. Or sit under your other castle and range everything. He's never going to have enough gold for more than like 3 Bomber Cannons. Can we watch how the Vill died? We gotta go way back. Okay, so Village just casually walking out here. Looks like Viper was maybe busy on this side. No attempt. No attempt whatsoever. No attempt whatsoever to save him. Actually tragic. Okay. We go into game number 4 here. And it looks like they've begun, so we can hop right into this. It's going to be Dark down 2-1, looking for another victory, looking to stay in the set here. Best of 5. Don't Vills usually kill lions in a 1v1? Not without Loom. Always lose to lions or wolves without Loom. Also had another guy on YouTube. Can't we watch the games from the beginning? I hate starting 30 seconds in. Like, bro. You'll be fine. And here we are, 1 minute and 30 seconds in. And Viper is coming forward to lame the stone already. He's coming forward to lame the berries too. He is playing as the Goth, so he got instant Loom here. Advantage to Viper immediately, but now advantage to Dark as he has the poles and his villagers will regenerate HP over time. He's not going to like the fact he lost his scout there. I think preventable if he didn't try and move away, but Viper will have 2 HP left on his, and Dark just comes forward. I think it's time. Viper has been a little annoying lamer every single game, all set. He's been an annoying lamer, and I think it's time for Dark to take a piece of the cake here. As he comes forward with multiple villagers, and he comes over here, lames a goat. Viper is going to try and block that and be annoying. At the same time, villager fighting on this side. But he needs to start laming the berries, the stone, the ostrich from Viper as well. Polish vills are dangerous. They're very dangerous. They heal. See? 11 HP now. Soon to be 12. 10 HP now. It was 9. Very tough to kill them off. He's escorting this goat. Looks like Viper wants to kill the goat. And bop, the goat goes down. Viper has also walled in the gold over here and will probably, presumably, lame the ostrich as well. So it's going to be very, very difficult for Viper. And Dark has managed to wall in this villager. Dark has managed to save his woman. And Viper will be down 1. Viper won't be able to pick her off. Viper trying to wall in this gold on this side. Also trying to finish his wall-ins around the berries, but that's not going to work. So Dark, after all of this, will be up 1 villager. And will be looking decent. And Viper now taking the battle Vill on Vill. He's got the hill advantage. Dark has healing villagers, though, so Viper might need to rethink the situation. And he walls them in. He walls in the Vill from Dark. Dark will have to switch his line of attack to another one of these palisades. Probably the one down at the bottom here. But he managed to trap him for the time being. He's going to try and finish this wall. No. Dark trying some quick walls of his own. Actually, no. Dark housed at 15 pop. Viper housed at 15 pop. Spending a little bit too much attention to the villager fights, presumably. Both players housed at 15 population. Viper with a minute of idle TC time. Dark with 44 seconds of idle TC time. As Viper continues to go for gates. First full work of the game out from Dark. On the berries here. As Viper finishes off the ostrich with another Vill. Still, ostrich have not been laned from Dark. Berries are not walled in. Stones not walled in. Golds are not walled in. Just purely focused on countering Viper. He's dragged a lion from this side. And he's going to be able to kill that with the hill advantage. And he'll try and chase this villager down. But that's just not happening. There's a gate there from Dark. Another gate. But useless energy expended on trying to kill this villager. Because it is Viper and he will get away. Can you talk about the match, Dave, please? I'm only talking about the match. Oh, matchup. Okay. I was like, what do you think I've been doing? The matchup, Poles against Goss. I think Poles have the advantage here. Goss got the boost early in the game. But I think overall, Poles probably, on Socotra, Poles probably have the advantage. Can you talk about the lighter, please, Dave? No one uses matches anymore. I have a box of matches by my door, actually. Also, if you go to a girl's place, you got to carry a box of matches. Sometimes nature calls and you can't be, leaving the memory of it in the washroom. You know what I'm saying? Don't question mark me, dude. You're not bringing a box of matches over to a girl's place? You're making a mistake. What do you mean? Do people not know this? So, let's say you go to the washroom, right? And nature calls, and it's number 2, right? If you light a match afterwards, it gets rid of all of the smell. You guys didn't know that? LMAO what? You didn't know that? Sounds like bullshit. Try it! It's easy to try, bro. Try it. Also burns her house down. Just dispose of the match inside the... Just flush it down. People have done that for decades. Yeah, it's an old trick. All right, here we go. Barracks for Viper. He's going to the Feudal Age right now. He's taking his hunt still, and his economy is looking pretty good. He's got another villager coming forward here. The villager walled in the stone. Farms went down from dark, so we got a bunch of extra food there, and he's clearing up the gold on this side too. So he's going to have a safe gold, finishing off the ostrich. Probably have another safe stone back here once he's done with that. And with poles taking this stone, he will actually be taking gold at the same time. So he's going to wall up all of this area and play a little bit safer. But here comes Viper with a militia already. We'll upgrade these to men-at-arms, and we'll try and push into Dark's economy. And saying that he was going to play a little bit safer was actually wrong, as he goes for a forward archer range here. Still not on the farms he placed. He just placed them so he could have some food income right away. And this is a risk from Dark, and this might be a risk that he shouldn't have taken, honestly. Atomic Sausage, thank you for the 6 months, man. If she loves you, she will accept your smells. We're talking about the phase before that. We're not talking about, like, you don't go over to your girlfriend's house with a box of matches. Because, like, she's already invested in the experience. Like... Like, you know, she, like, you just, that's like, you know. You go over to someone, like, prospects, I would say. Alright, here's the tower from Viper. Locking down this area. We got men-at-arms as well. Archer range behind from him. And he's going to provide a little bit of pressure here. Dark is already out of the food that he got from these farms. So he's going to need to set up again. And he's dropping another full work. My man does not want to go onto these farms. He wants that instant gratification shit. By placing the farms down and getting the food right away. Also getting a horse collar, so he will get a little bit extra from that. And there he goes. We're going to see his food pop up here. There we go. More food in the bank from Dark. He'll be able to produce villagers once again. TC idle time kind of racking up for both players. Viper almost at 3 minutes of TC idle time as he goes for a blacksmith and continues to kill this archer range. Counter tower from Dark is in a good spot, and Viper's forced to repair, and he's going to struggle to push in from this side. But he does have archers now, so he could consider looping around this side. And Dark's got to be really careful. He can wall up this shit over here, but he's got to be careful because he has no villagers under the TC. So Viper could theoretically just walk underneath that if he wanted to. If you have a lot of wood, you can just build and then delete and rebuild farms for food as poles. Or you could just... Odds are, with 34 villagers, you won't have that much wood. You could just farm from the farms. Yeah, 60 wood for 15 food? Maybe you could just make a market and you get better trades than that. Alright, tower in defense from Dark. Infantry armor on the way from Viper. Takes out another archer range, so it's going to be really tough for Dark to build up his defenses without production buildings. And it's a forward tower from Viper as well, so he's really doing work behind these units. And with infantry armor and his men-at-arms too, he could really think about just diving in to this eco. Dark is struggling to even put that tower up, and Dark is going to lose this archer. He's forced to repair the archer range now. Can't lose another production building. He's going to lose another villager here, likely. No, he escapes with him. But the tower is now up from Vipers, so the villagers can't even repair behind. Tower, 99% exactly from Dark. and it goes up. But Viper will still take out this building. He'll be able to take out this tower now. Be able to harass the food eco over here. Dark taking out the tower from Viper on this side. Goes for a tower of his own. Needs to get on these farms. Needs food eco. Needs continuing gold eco. Which he's getting a little bit from the stone. But needs food eco above all. Why every AoE units are right-handed? I've never noticed that before. I don't know. Alright, Viper engages with men-at-arms. Villagers going down. Another villager. That's 3 now. 4 villagers here. Dark escapes with those, but he's going to lose more. It's the infantry armor here for Viper as well, adding up. Dark loses another one. I think that's 6 villagers in this one engagement alone. 7 villagers, 8 villagers, 9 villagers. 13 overall villagers lost from Dark as he tries for another counter tower and goes in with these ones. And these vills are going to be trapped too. Another tower behind here from Viper. Super aggression from Viper with the men-at-arms. Dark trying to wall too big of an area, honestly. It doesn't have any production buildings to start producing other than this one archer range. That was his 3rd archer range of the game, by the way. Viper now seeing this second tower will need to retreat, but the damage is done. He's killed 15 villagers from Dark, and I'm not even sure that he's done yet. As more villagers are attacking on this side, Viper's archery range. He went for a second one behind here, but he's still building up archers, and I think he's waiting to collapse on this area. Could even run through. Honestly, if Dark has any eco left over after all of this. Viper with a lot of idle TC time, though. 4 minutes and 21 seconds idle TC time. He's getting wheelbarrow now. So even though he's killed 15 vills, it's 40 villagers for him, 32 villagers for Dark. Trying to push in this way. Lots of archers for Viper. Dark does manage to take out the archer range from him. Viper's economy behind this. Looking decent. 16 farms for him. Because of the idle TC time, it's not GG yet. But if Viper continues pushing like this, it might be soon. As another vill dies for Dark. Second villager in this attack. Third villager maybe right here. Yep. 18 villagers dead now. 18 villagers killed from Viper. Market for Dark coming up. Needs to start getting on these farms. He's placing more. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. At some point, you need to use the farms you've placed. Holy. Another tower from Viper over on the gold. Dark does have gold options here. He's only 8 villagers and wheelbarrow behind Viper at the moment. And he does have a lot of farms up. So he can potentially use those to get up to Castle Age. But Viper's going to be there first. And Viper is already heading on to Stone. So he's planning for a castle. He's planning for Huskarls on the field. And I think Dark would be looking into Knights potentially. Dark does not have enough room around his full works to place more farms. Will we see the farm delete into farm placement? He seems to enjoy placing them and getting the instant gratification. Viper also seems to enjoy really denying this market from Dark. It's like he knows. He's like, you can't go up until this market is down. I'm going to be very annoying on this side. I'm going to micro all my archers. And he's going to be taking out the archer population here from Dark. Third archer goes down. Fourth archer. Fifth archer soon to follow. No, he gets away. He will start working on the skirmishers. Dark has the armor, so he should be able to survive. But Viper is a minute away from Castle Age. Has gold in the bank, so can buy himself a castle if he wants to. And I presume the castle would be going somewhere around this location. Don't think you would put it over here. Maybe put it over here, but you got a tower there. I think castle over here or castle forward would do the trick too. But all you see is skirmishers. So why not just pull 10 villagers and come forward and place it? Oh, I have 100k points. I can upload a BTTV emote. Oh, can you? Or save up for the show match. Well, I'm probably never going to notice the show match thing being redeemed, so BTTV emote is probably better. Just think about it. You can put whatever you want on there. As long as it's appropriate. Alright, safer castle. Or Viper. That'll give him access to Huskarl. Gets the infantry armor upgrade. Gets heavy plow even. See, my mentality in a game like this is like, I'm going to finish this in 3 to 4 minutes. Heavy plow is not going to pay off for another 40. So, I don't know. Worth? Okay. It's worth, apparently. Castle's up. Anarchy, maybe. Anarchy. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Huskarls first. And then Anarchy. Something like 5 minutes with 25 farms. Alright. What is it with 20 farms? Probably more. Okay, Dark is doing something with his resources. Holy, he's buying stone. My man is buying stone right there. Was collecting with these villagers. Has enough stone now as the Huskarls come in. He made many transactions. And oh! Viper was almost able to deny that castle foundation. He was building it with one villager. There was a Huskarl coming in. Almost able to deny the castle foundation there with that Huskarl. Did not at the end of the day, though. And is able to only kill one villager. But now it's going to be a desperation defense from Dark. Obuk feels pretty good against Huskarls. But will he have the resources to produce? Viper will have a really stable economy behind this. Continuing to produce Huskarls. Continuing to knock at the doors. Probably needs to send some over here as well. And now goes into some monks. Dual purpose. You can heal up your Huskarls. You can also convert any units from Dark coming forward. And Viper actually, after all that effort, going back and forth, loses that weak Huskarl. And you can also pick up the relics too, which would be nice. Second town center for Viper and a third town center as well. And Dark is under pressure. Can he come back? Viper's got that 3TC heavy plow fucking wheelbarrow bow saw eco on Socotra. This has never been seen before. Clowns are literally shaking right now. Clowns literally shaking. Four TCs. Fourth TC from Viper. They all have to be in the exact same line too. Oh, I think there's a one tile deviation. I think Viper has deviated by one tile here, folks. Shame. This is looking so good. Dark now getting heavy plow of his own, which is great with the full works for dropping off more food. But he's making the farms before it finishes. Actually, rip. And here comes Dark with the Obuk. He's going to be able to get one converted, and that'll start taking off armor from this guy. And now the Huskarls can engage. Bigger Huskarl population. I think in equal numbers, the Obuk do really well here. But the Huskarls in numbers like those are going to be able to take them out very quickly. And Dark will be sitting at 2 units. Viper will be sitting at 12. He's looking for holes. I think there is a hole here. Yeah, he's found himself a hole. Swiss cheese over on that side. And GG. for Dark. Most likely, he's still holding on. Dark in a pickle. Dark is in a pickle. As Viper splits up his Huskarls, and he's looking for villager kills. Villager count 80 for Viper. Still 51 for Dark. It's not terrible. Viper, is he producing? Producing from a couple of the TCs and actually getting handcart too. The best eco you'll ever see in Socotra. $51 vills for Dark, 83 for Viper. Now got villagers queued from all of his TCs and handcart too. So the idle time not taking up for him. Dark has managed to clear up all the Huskarls in his base. Viper is going for more farms. Viper has a lot of gold banked, and with 33 farmers, if he just idles a little bit, his production should be able to click up to Imperial Age soon. Also looping Huskarls over on this side, which is great. Expose the... Whoa, why did I click there? Expose the eco. On this side, all he has to get through is one little measly palisade wall. Should be fine. What if they buff Jaguar Warriors by making them as fast as Eagles? Bro, why would you ever make Eagles? Well, I guess you wouldn't have a castle. But still. Jaguar Warriors? Okay, think about the attack on these bad boys. Viper tried to take this relic low. 10 attack with the speed of an eagle. On a... Or no, I guess it... Is it 10 attack? I think it's 10 attacks still on non-elite Jaguar Warriors. And then in Imperial Age, you have Jaguars with 12 plus 8, 20 attack. Running at the speed of an eagle. Like that's pretty nuts. It's like a Shotel with 80 HP. So Shotels. Yeah, but Shotels have limited HP. Alright, Imperial Age on the way here for Dark. Ballistics, crossbow, everything from Viper. Viper really doesn't like playing that fast Imperial style. He likes playing in Castle Age. And remember, he is the former Master of Socotra 1 champion. So he should have good insight on this map. And that's the way he's chosen to play it here. Not going for any YOLO plays at all. Ardep, thank you for the 5 gifted, dude. Thank you so much. Look, he's trying to get through. He's trying to steal the relic from his base. He wants it bad. Archer ranges now from Dark. He's also gone for Siege Workshop. He's getting Bodkin, getting crossbow of his own. And, oh, he really wants the relic. Let me in. Let me in. Monk from Dark trying to stay out of range, trying to convert one crossbow there from Viper. And Viper deleting. He knows what units he's targeted. He's just deleted 2 crossbows to prevent them from being converted. Verbal, thank you for the 4 months. Does he delete this one as well? Yep. This is so stupid. Just let him convert one. He lets him get the mangonel shot. He doesn't let him get the conversions, but he lets him get a big mangonel shot. As Dark continues to push back, Viper is now on the way to Imperial Age. Viper still has 1,300 food in the bank, 126 villagers. The 4 TC boom paying off, and we're going to see the Omega Goth spam. And Dark is sitting at 50 vills and a dream. Long sword coming in now from Viper. 22 crossbows as well. So he can counter all the military with the stuff he has already. And then he's going to add 5-6 barrack production with the Goths. With a crazy eco behind it. Dark opens with a Treb. Let's just play this game from Dark's point of view. He sees crossbows. He sees a lot of them. Can't see these farms. That's a spec bug. Can't see these ones either. So just pretend like those aren't there. He can see the castle, the farms out here, the crossbows. And now villagers building more houses on this side. And the Huskarls as well. Viper microing against the Treb. He'll simply snipe the repairing villagers, micro around this Mangonel. Dark gets too close. He can actually micro down the Mangonel. Gets rocked by a big shot. But he's killing a lot of villagers here, and Dark is at 46. Dark still hasn't seen what's coming behind this. Imperial is on the way, and Viper will have 4,000 food. Dark now sees the longswords coming in for his other Treb. As the Treb goes down, Huskarls are in. Immediate perfusion upgrade research from Viper. The flood is coming. The flood is coming here. Barracks in view from Dark. Manages to clear up the longsword, so he's like, okay, I just need to deal with the stuff in my base. I'll be fine. Viper has 20 longswords queued with perfusion in. Oh, no. Oh, no, dude. He's going to need to start deleting vills pretty soon. Oh, there's the first infantry. Sees more over there. He's like, it's only 4. It's fine. It's only 4. It's only 4. Okay, I'm killing some. It's fine. It's only 14. Surely it's only 14. Oh no, it's happening. Everyone's worst nightmare, the Gothic flood has begun. It looks like a fucking campaign level here as Viper squirts in units from God knows where on a constant production. He's got 31 in the queue. He's got 43 on the field as the line of champions never ends. And Viper begins to take out the castle, take out the market, take out the walls, take out all the houses. Doesn't give a damn about what Dark has in defense. Dark, seeing this constant flood of units here, has to be worried, but he fights on. He stays in the game. The stalwart Russian here defending his honor, defending his base amidst the flood. And Viper doesn't care, and Dark says, GG, well played, good luck next. Viper going down in the first game. Takes it 3-1. Absolute insane eco. 32 champions queued, 48 on the field right now. All the upgrades there. And look at this. You wouldn't know it's Socotra. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Viper's dynasty is not over yet, folks. He moves on. 71 farms in Socotra? Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Viper with the casual overkill? Yeah. How many matches to wash away the stink of this defeat? Well, if you're Dark, you knew you were going to lose. Viper got embarrassed that first game, and he didn't like the feeling. It was too familiar to last week. Military advantage clearly there. Eco advantage, like sheesh. Yeah, Dark stuck it out so we could see Goth spam. Yeah, Dark stuck it out in a lot of those games. Number 1, because it's Socotra. Probably number 2, because how often do you get to play against Viper? Right? I think you just want to enjoy the experience. Even if it's a little brutal. Okay, update the main scoreboard. And then we have a perfect YouTube transition there. Thank you for watching, YouTube. Appreciate it. Sorry I swear a lot. It happens. Sorry for my sub alerts. I have to support myself. And you know, these degenerates on Twitch, sometimes they don't sub unless they get an alert. I know. It's a bit strange. See, there, Koenig. There we go. Case in point. Thank you, though, for watching. If you're on YouTube, Twitch, thank you for watching my cast. Gonna look for something else.